hold them in a position, burn them a lot, and then use the ultimate from Mr. Yone to hold them in position even more.
It's Guma Yasuo, I think, with Faker playing the Aurora mid, and Zeus is going to go top lane into the Rumble here with this one. Just
Universe Wolf.
Yeah, the swing of the sword of the melee minion might have been a little bit slower. Maybe he got it. Like, maybe he got it. I'm just going to have to keep that, you know,
in the back of your mind.
I'm just going to keep it open that maybe Zeus, in fact, did hit that cannon.
This is what Jonah Strong needs to do. He needs to just make sure that he keeps it a mystery every single time. And then we just won't know. We won't need to type -1 in the chat. Stop typing -1 in the chat. As Carrier is going to face check here. He had the sweeper, so he had the information, but not a whole lot of options. Uses the heal, uses the piercing darkness, and he gets himself out of there. Gumayusi, on the other hand, having to deal with a lot of different people. The ulti comes through. And
looking like a complete disaster, but kind of saved. Fisher picks up a kill.
Yep. Owner is now going to be able to take some grubs. Vital gets the information that the grubs are being taken and isn't going to be able to stop that from occurring. Unless Mihail comes down, level 8, equalizer in hand. And that could be enough to maybe get one of them, but it looks like Sylvie's just not interested. And Faker, because of that
Raven lane, where you're like, well, if I can auto you, even with my low range, I will win the trades, and he does, and he is. As Zeus with a fancy footwork here.
Yeah, able to sidestep. Sylvie's coming up, though. It's going to be a 2v2 as the equalizer sort of goes begging. An early ulti from Sylvie, but Zeus is going down low, and Mihail able to grab that kill. It's 2-0, but Sylvie will then swiftly be executed. Faker puts him in a circle. Fisher has made his way up as Faker's looking for some cues. And I don't think Owner's getting out of this one. Faker now might be in trouble, but does have
taken out. So Fisher with 2 kills on this Yone very early on in the game.
Yeah, really nicely done. Whether or not Nongshim should go for this fight, though, that's the real question. As, all right, I think Fisher's saying yes. That's a Magnus Storm that tries to get in there. But Gumayushi's also going to be able to execute the Kai'Sa. Down goes the Rift Herald, but can they keep themselves alive in the fight? That's the question. As Faker and Fisher fighting this one out. Owner does get stunned up. That's
in a very different fight. Had Zeus wanted to go in, but decides to let T1 clean up.
We can just call her Northern.
Sure. She's off in the north side of the map right now. Okay, they're backing away. Maybe he will TP in. Nongshim really want this dragon. It's Ocean and Chemtech, so the soul's going to be valuable. Here comes Jiwoo on the side.
Double teleports in as well as Jiwoo really. Faker just looking for him. You can tell what they're looking for, but there is the dragon taken down by Owner. Circle goes down. Fisher's health bar is melted, but it's T1 that are lying on the ground. Faker taken down, and Nongshim, they wipe them all.
Oh man, this is a disaster for T1. It looked so good. The Aurora ult goes down. And they also have a pretty nice setup for the ultimate for Guma. There's too much damage in this comp here for Nongshim. Vital's re-engage as well, very clean. And that's not only going to be the dragon goes over, it's not the team fight win only, it's going to be the turret taken as well, and inner turret. Yeah, I'm like really struggling to get these words out here because I'm so shocked by Nongshim potentially giving us our second upset of the day here. Remember, this match matters for T1. We talked about KP this game, 7 out of 8. I mean, it's just been kind of a team effort all around, but he's been super active on the map, non-stop here, bottom lane.
In different versions of Vision. And they witnessed the fact that the Baron's going down, but it's just going to... Oh, Owner almost gets in there. The equalizer is going to stop him from getting out, though. And the fate is going to be sealed. Gumayusi tried to dive in, but he's just going to get out via the Death Chamber. Faker now bouncing around the circle, and Fisher will fall down. Faker's still at full health, but can he actually do it? He bounces over the wall, and he'll just base gate his way to safety? I don't think so. That's going to be Sylvie finding him, and he's not able to get out enough.
His ultimate is still incredibly potent, and it's on a super low cooldown.
Oh, in goes Fisher, looks for an angle, doesn't quite get it.
They're kind of tunneling on this turret. They're a little bit overextended.
Yeah, Vital is going to get picked off. Faker just puts him in the circle.
And you did see Mihail after the equalizer go mid, but he doesn't get any pressure done there, so they will still walk away with this dragon. It's
now for Nongshim. It's been their prize for quite some time that they've been looking for, and there it goes.
Nongshim need to be really careful about clearing wards, like we saw KT do in the previous series. Mihail.
There's an equalizer. Owner does go into his Warrior Trickster, but I don't even know whether it's going to be enough. He's healed, but the Magnus Storm from Vital, and they just get into the backline and execute him. Gumayusi is real tired, and he will be taken down. The flash out from Jiwoo gets him to save.
He's going to find anything.
Not quite yet. There is the flash forward from Faker, and he's just going to kill Jiwoo. Bye-bye, Jiwoo. Baron and Mihail with these harpoons able to keep Carrier at bay. This is just gone. There is nothing they can do about it. The equalizer comes in just to make sure, and there's the dash forward from Fisher. He just executes Carrier in the back line. Zeus is also going to try and do something, but he melts. And that is all of the kills, all of the time for Nongshim. More of them raining through as Gumayusi trying to dash around, but his brother will take him out of the fight. And now T1 once again, a clean ace. And Nongshim are just playing better.
Yep, they certainly are. The draft was pretty eclectic from T1. I definitely think it could have worked out, but it just got completely owned by this Rumble pick. They took the Aurora, and it'll be the first loss of Aurora here in the LCK. Nongshim with a huge upset win. If you're a T1 fan, this is not what you wanted to see on Faker's return here in Week 8. As Nongshim take them out in the first game. I think the Ezreal is just better. I think the Smolder is just way too immobile. Yes, you could still lock down the Ezreal with the ultimate from the Vi, but it puts the Vi in an awkward spot. And Smolder can kind of fly or flap or whatever, but yep, not quite the same.
One of those plates taken by Jiwoo, as we can see. Ona moving over though, so 4-2 as Mihail trying to get towards the turret and might actually ding level 2. As no, not quite, but still he's going to survive. There's that level 2 that we were talking about. The 4 men still here from T1 as they do manage to get the engage. That is first blood going over to Gumayusi. And Ona tanks that one up beautifully. Juggled here is now perhaps a little bit of trouble, but doesn't even have to flash to get him out of the way of that one. And the teleport comes in from Mihail, and he says, "Witness me," as he looks for more of these minions. Zeus was tanking up this turret, and once again he's just going to get toyed with. And that is another kill going over to T1.
All right, Sylvie's coming down here to see if maybe we can get some cleanup done on the Lilia. Bowling ball going to go wide.
Yep, has his eyes on the stake there, but Carrier just going to flash out of the way. The watch out. Oh my god, how many kills can he actually pick up here as Carrier's dead as well? That is 2 for 1, and you'll probably take that as Grand Entrance going to be necessary here from Vital, but he used it, I believe, to close the gap. Doesn't land the Gleaming Quill, and Gumayusi just stands strong, walks out, no flash. Oh, there's the flash in! Jiwoo's here! And the flash was just used. Great sidestep from Gumayusi, but Jiwoo, he's gonna...
I mean, that's a quick hands, quick reaction there from Gumayusi. Well done.
There's another double knock-up, and the Blade Caller is gorgeous. Vital looking to try and get himself out of this one as the Ignite was ticking, but not enough to take him down. It's now Jiwoo trying to deal with this one. Has great moves with the Arcane Shift to get out of the way, but I think he's still in trouble. Gumayusi, he takes another turret shot, and it's Jiwoo that grabs the kill. Jiwoo's still alive, and he gets the shield from the barrier. Oh my god!
I mean, T1, you're diving in Ezreal with barrier. If this goes badly, you've got a fed Ezreal on your hands, and you've tossed all the advantages you got. I mean, not completely all of them, but a lot of them just into the bin as Keria looking for the execute. Will get it here as it looks
and like Vital. Match made in heaven, I don't know. As Ona doesn't either, as he's taking so much damage here. Yeah, he is just walking the wrong direction. Keria and Faker, nothing they can do.
First game.
This is definitely getting off the rails really quickly. I think we need to talk to Mihail's first keyboard.
Okay.
About this one.
Guma gonna deny some minions, and then he should be able to secure first turret here. Over here as well.
Aha, so it was a battle for the Rift Scuttler,
yeah.
And Ona didn't like it, but there were more friends for Sylvie.
Yeah, very, I don't want to say egregious, but greedy.
As Ona going to spot out the fact that Sylvie's in the area. Lilting Lullaby does come down, and Ona takes a nap. It's suboptimal timing for said nap, but Ona's still going to survive.
Oh, target selection fantastic there from Fisher, though. Looked like maybe he was going to go for the play on the Faker is over here.
Yeah, we've got an all-out from Mihail, who's just looking for Zeus. The exhaust goes down. He'll find some more Qs. And the flash out from Zeus is going to avoid it. Vital now looking for the angle. He gets over Zeus. He knows that he has to go all in onto this one. Some Alcove Gaming, a Q going to connect. And Mihail, he will fall down, but the immediate answer is...
Such a great way to end their season, or at least to sort of start bookending it here. But it's looking very T1 favored in the second game, despite the scrappy nature of this game and how fast and loose both of these teams have played. T1 are trading up because they got plates in the bottom lane. Zeus 1v2 gets a kill, and now they're looking for more onto this Cassante, who's got nothing in the inventory.
Yeah, it's feeling a little bit mean as Mihail is going to have his turret to top side now. He's been a bit quiet this game, as this is not, as Keria going to get re-engaged on. Jiwoo over to the side, looking for some Mystic Shot angles, but Vital's the one that's in trouble. Okay, True Shot Barrage connects onto Carrier, but he has an unbreakable will. They both turn immediately. These health bars are so low. It's a 2-for-1 though, and Jiwoo is just Sylvie sort of dancing around this passive stacked up, so he's so incredibly fast. Watch out, Eep and Smite going to be able to lock down this dragon
as well. Ends up being a boon for their front line if they can start to win those dragon fights. They get the Herald in return. Sylvie is looking for a potential setup here.
Yep, another angle. Could just be this turret that they're looking for. Zeus wanting to try and protect it, but there is another minion wave conga lining in. And so I think Zeus might have to vacate. Okay, Sylvie just going to flash forward. Their teleport is coming on through though, but the Q comes back. Fisher locks him down. And just an overstay here for Zeus. Not even able to flash his way out as, okay, I think Vital might be dead. Never mind, he just quicknesses his way. Fisher, in fact, Vital as well, just going to miss everything. And so, even though Zeus doesn't have his ultimate, it doesn't actually matter. As Mihail going to lose his turret. See whether he loses more than that as Fake event. Looks like they want to take the mid lane outer turret with them. And I think T1 should be able to lock this one down. Banana Brush warded up as well. As Vital
Flash ult back online.
Yep, Gumayushi pretty safe positioning right now. Headbutt Pulverize on to Vital, but now he gets out of there. Great knock-up. Sleep comes in, they execute the cannon. The knock-up from Vital is just gorgeous. And Mihail's massive in the fight. Sylvie goes golden to keep himself alive. And Carrier, he is just a cow. What is he supposed to do? Jiwoo's gonna flash.
Get off for T1. They had Prio, they had the Herald going through, they had Banana Bush control, they took out the turret, but Nongshim were desperate clutch. They kite back and they set up the perfect engagement. Yet. And I'm not saying that they're not going to make playoffs if they lose this, because again, their strength of schedule is pretty weak, but it may affect which place. Massive Ezreal, and map control doesn't belong to them. The Baron power play is increasing by the turret, and
sealed in order to lock things down. Carrier almost just dies to the True Shot Barrage, so they're not going to be able to go for any sort of engage. He is purely their front line, and that is going to be soul point for Nongshim. True Shot Barrage. And Ona lying in wait here is going to find Vital. I think Vital pretty happy about that one. Finds the quickness, and they're just going to turn it onto Ona. And he is going to ult, but they get over the wall, and now the re-engage comes in. Jiwoo's going to be taken out, and Fisher as well finds himself on the wrong side of the fight. Can they still get this? Because Mihail, he goes all out. Carrier finds the pulverizers. Fisher locks down Ona. They don't have their Fed Ezreal, and they're still fighting this one as Sylvie misses the bowling ball.
And T1 just aren't realizing. They're like, well, these players are missing, but I wonder where they are. They're going to get the notification right now. There goes the...
Let's see whether he can get into a good position as Carrier half health now. Just off one combo. Fisher gets over the wall with the Unbound Soul. He's just looking to try and deal with this, and there is the Mountain Soul now
in this game. Yes, Fisher is also pretty fed, pretty huge, but if you can't kill the Ezreal, I just don't think you win these. You're outranged, and T1
be in trouble as W connects onto the turret, and that will be going down as Carrier gonna have to back away. There's another one.
Of the map right now. If Guma dies, then they just push further as owner. Speaking of dying.
Yeah, exactly. He's 0-5 already. This might be 0-6, but no. He presses the ulti button. He's going in, and he just goes out immediately after. Nongshim don't have to worry about a jungler. Still a minute until the Baron, so he will be up again for that. But the base may be in tatters as it's now 4 versus 5. Baker is going to get nailed by so many skill shots.
Look at
from Jiwoo.
He's like, oh, there's no Vi? I can step forward. I'm brave now. I'm not afraid.
Oh, Fisher is also going to do the same thing, but of course doesn't need to be that brave as Sylvie almost just one-shot by Gumayushi. He might need to press his Zonya's button. Vital's going to be there to try and protect him as Carrier looks for the option to headbutt back onto Jiwoo. He breaks his arm guard for the ulti to punish Jiwoo, and Fisher just says, no, not today, my friend. That is going to be the exhaust down, but it's not enough to stop Jiwoo from falling down. Sylvie's now dead as well, but Nongshim are cleaning up the fight because Fisher is still just so big. Throws the ulti on top of Guma, and there was just not enough left in the tank. Is now Vital going to get engaged on once again. Cease and desist comes down. Has he created enough space? The answer is no. As the report.
And that was working really well for Vital, little tricky plays, but now they have, oh, Carrier.
Yeah, that's the flash headbutt from Carrier. The ulti comes through from Fisher though, and Carrier will be going down, so support for support, but Ona's also going to fall. A double kill for Jiwoo to start this one, and Zeus' ulti doesn't find the angle he was looking for this time. And this Mountain Soul, this Cassante is so big, it's a triple for Jiwoo, and he's just layering all the CC. Arcane shift forward, quadra kill, and the Noodles are winning 2-0 over T1.
Unbelievable result. 2 insane upsets today. First Gen G fall, and then T1. It was the win that KT took that knocked Nongshim out of playoffs, but I don't think it affected them in this one. Or maybe it did, maybe it was the lack of pressure, but they get a huge upset.